Jags kicker Cam Little drills a 70-yard field goal.
This is Exleys on the NFL Unfiltered. UK style, let's get into it.
What's up, guys? Exleys on the NFL. I'm Tony. That's Stephen. And thanks for tuning in this week. This week has been a very good week. Football came back, although I didn't watch much of it. And there's going to be lots of ums and ahs and, normal snazzy shizit. But if you listen onto Spotify, we do appreciate you. We are not on Amazon Music, iTunes, or Apple. Oh, what is it? iTunes or Amazon Music, because I can't figure it out. It's been an absolute nightmare. We will get it sorted at some point. But yeah, moving swiftly on to top stories of this week.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns have apparently announced they're retiring Shedeur's number 12 jersey. Yeah, that's a weird one as a rookie. Browns are, they're putting everything in. I think they're going to end up starting Shedeur at some point this season. After watching the first preseason game, Shedeur is looking like either their backup or their QB for the season. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, I agree. Although,
if they don't,
the clips I've seen of him, he wasn't amazing.
Yeah, but they just the whole Deshaun Watson thing can't be any worse than that, surely.
No, and it is what it is, isn't it? Really, I can't understand why they would retire his jersey the first week of the preseason. Well, I think that come out before that, before the preseason game.
I think
it's a weird thing to do, but it could be absolute bull crap and not real. Do you know what I mean?
I was gonna say, I think it might be someone trying to hype him up a lot. I don't know whether they will or not. Be interesting one to follow.
Yeah, it will be. But it is what it is. So an NFL record was broken. Jags kicker Cam Little drills a 70-yard field goal. For context, the regular season NFL record is 66 yards. So this was 4 yards further, even if it was preseason. That is friggin' crazy.
Yeah, I watched that. That was nuts.
I didn't see it. I seen clips of it, and he looked like he just done that with ease. 70-yard kick is fucking ridiculous.
He didn't look like he struggled with it. It was directly near the middle of the upright. It wasn't just in the crossbar or anything. It didn't bang in the middle.
That's just bonkers, isn't it? Really.
I reckon his record could probably push 73, 74.
Oh, definitely.
After watching that clip and stuff, and you see every angle of it's come out now, and seeing where that ball goes, he could push 73, 74, I reckon.
Easily. But while we talk about the Jags, did you see Louis Rees-Zammit is going back to playing rugby?
Yeah, I saw that. He's apparent. See, what I've seen is he chose it. Mm-hmm. Then I've also heard he didn't. It was that the Jags didn't want him on the team anymore.
I didn't see any of that. I literally just seen that he was coming back to play rugby. I do think I've seen that it was his choice. It's like throwing your teddies out the pram because he didn't get any play time.
So much time on practice squad. It's one season.
One season in the NFL. His signing contract, his contract money was more than he made in his entire rugby career. I know money's not everything, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
does it make sense?
If you're getting paid well and you're doing something you enjoy, stay. But if you're no longer enjoying it, I suppose, leave.
Yeah. I just thought that was noteworthy. I should have put it in the script, but I didn't put it in the script. Just in case you didn't know, this is scripted. This is not off the dome.
Most of it is. We script it to the point of we put headlines up, but then the rest of it where we chat shit about it is.
Yeah, that's all shit chat.
Yeah, but the preseason game between the Detroit Lions and Atlanta Falcons was suspended after the Lions safety Maurice Norris, took a big hit. It was quite a scary one.
I've seen that from every angle.
Yeah, it's like right in almost the sort of top of the neck, bottom of the jaw.
Yeah,
head goes back. Helmet comes. He was taken off the field in an ambulance, but he has since cleared Atlanta Hospital. Not sure when he was at, but he's now back in Detroit in concussion protocol. Everything's looking good. To full recovery within maybe a couple of weeks.
That is absolutely bonkers, isn't it? I really like the fact that they all stood around in a circle and sort of prayed for him.
Well, the clock kept winding down, and everybody's just stopped and was praying, and they didn't care the clock was still winding. Nobody stopped the clock or anything. It was what was going on with him. Then the game itself.
I think New York done the right thing in suspending the game.
I do. I think they should have suspended it sooner. They let nearly 10 minutes run off the clock before they suspended it. I think they should have suspended it at least 5 minutes sooner than they did.
Yeah.
But they made the right call in the end.
I think it would have been uproar.
Whether it gets continued later on, I don't know. Whether there's a rematch or whatever, I don't know.
It's only preseason.
I was going to say it's preseason. I wouldn't be surprised if nothing happens and it's just led to the wayside. But
it is just preseason, but it is what it is. But preseason's been crazy so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's more injury news from the Lions. They have season-ending injuries for 2 O-linemen, Justin Herron and Colby Sorsdale, and tight end Kenny Yeboah. That's their season's over.
Fucking hell.
They have also signed, in response to that, Gunnar Britton, Keaton Sutherland as O-line replacements or backups to their replacements, tight end Gunnar Oakes, and running back Deion Jackson.
They need a third, clearly. A third running back makes sense for them.
Yeah, I mean, their running back room is pretty good.
Pretty good.
I mean, everybody saw the viral clip of David Montgomery from, I'm pretty sure it was near the start of last season, where he just truck sticked the guy and he didn't move.
Yeah, they're not light on running backs, are they?
But, of course, if anything does happen, then, you need some relief.
Yeah, you do. More injury news. This is for Dolphins running back Alexander Mattison, underwent season-ending neck surgery after a hit against the Bears.
Yeah, that's a scary one to need. I mean, I get undergoing season-ending surgery. If your season is going to be done anyway, go for the surgery. But to need it on your neck, that's not going to be nice.
That is a big hit to have taken to need surgery. That's not fucking.
It's not somewhere you want to get surgery, is it? I mean, knee, you can kind of just deal with that, but neck is scary.
Yeah. Former Eagles safety CJ Gardner-Johnson avoided an ACL tear, but is still undergoing tests. With him hurt and Jimmy Ward dealing with legal trouble, the Texans signed veteran safety Jalen Mills.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the Texans, let's be honest.
Speaking of
pieces out there.
Yeah, speaking of Ward, he's been arrested for the second time in 2 months, this time on a felony warrant. I think a felony warrant is a serious one. I'm not really sure how that works in America.
No, it's quite hard to understand all the different types, but I'm pretty sure felony warrant is it's worse than just getting a warrant.
Yeah,
so it's not looking good for him.
No,
more injuries. It's just never ending. It's the start of the season. Packers safety Xavier McKinney could miss the rest of camp with a calf injury. But that's kind of good news in the same regard, though, because that means he should be good for the season.
Yeah. With Jordan Love just had that minor surgery on his thumb.
Yeah.
From getting a sack by the Jets. We shall not talk about the Packers-Jets game.
We should.
That was depressing. Waking up and seeing that was fucking depressing, mate. Don't want to watch that. Don't want to talk about that. I watched it. I don't want to talk about it.
Eagles guard Landon Dickerson had a meniscus injury. Will avoid major surgery. He's week to week. There is a chance he could come back by week 1.
Preseason is fucking terrible. Every season, preseason fucks like a good 20% of the players up.
They're not allowed to do a lot of big hits and stuff in practice and that, are they? So, of course, when you get into first preseason game, everybody starts taking hits. Yeah, this one I think is quite interesting. Archie Manning has said that his grandson, Arch Manning, won't declare for the draft next year.
I think I've seen that.
I've seen it by a couple of different people, not just Archie Manning, someone else, Brown's owner, I think,
I think that was the one I seen. Yeah.
Reckons that Arch won't declare for the next draft.
This is his first season starting. It makes sense to stay for another year, at least.
I mean, he
could QB1 reps
get taken in the 26th draft if he was to declare. But I think it would be better for him long term if he spends that extra year getting them reps in as a starter and just full team reps.
Yeah, 100%.
And not just trying to go for the draft.
With his name, if he went into the draft, the 2026 draft,
there's a lot.
With that name, he could just get thrown straight in and flop. Do
Look,
you know what I mean?
look what happened with Panthers.
Mhm.
Look what happened with the Bears. Both of those were number one draft picks in round one, and neither have done very well the last couple of seasons.
Exactly, and it just
Number two QBs have gone further.
yeah, I don't want to see that for anyone. And with that name, Manning,
Yeah, everybody's going to want a piece of that. Both Mannings
oh,
were very
100%.
successful.
That is going to be the draft to watch, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That is going to be a scramble. Who's going to be trading up to get him?
QBs coming up though for
Mhm.
next year's draft, so a couple of them might be on hot seats this year.
Can you imagine how many owners, GMs are going to be trying to clamber over each other just to get a piece of that? Like, yeah. So it was wrong. Shedeur Sanders will be starting for the Browns going into preseason. I don't know if he's going to play game 2 and game 3. The depth chart I've seen today, I think it's an unofficial depth chart, still placed him in 4th.
Which is weird.
He won the game, considering he was a 5th round pick so far into the draft.
He put up some pretty good numbers, like 200 odd passing yards, 2 touchdowns. You know, I don't think he didn't complete all his passes. No rookie does, but I think he was like 70% completion or something.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of people slating him, saying, "Yeah, this isn't college now. You will get sacked. You need to get out the pocket. Blah 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 blah."
Yeah,
learning.
It's preseason. That it's his first NFL year.
Yeah,
and also getting sacked in the pocket is a big part of the O-line's problem as well. Their job is to try and stop that.
Did you see the Browns O-line just crumble around him?
Yeah, there's no wonder he got sacked. Their O-line was just not good.
No. Also, Jags, Travis Hunter, he is not coping with... He needs to stick to wide receiver. This is not college. And we've been saying that all the way through.
I called it, you know.
You did call it. You did indeed call it.
He's good on both sides in college. Mm-hmm. The difference is he is in the NFL. It's not college. It's not as relaxed. You can't do as much.
This is big boy league now.
It's much bigger running at you. You've got to try and cover.
He tried to freaking out. He tried to tackle a couple of times, and he just looked like a ragdoll.
He was running straight at him. He got completely lost on another guy's route. He was miles away from him. I say miles away from where he should have been. He should have been a lot closer, you know. Mm-hmm. So in cornerback terms, he was miles away. You know, it's not looking good. I think at least for this season, he needs to focus more on receiver.
I mean, it could just be preseason, fuck, I'm in the big boy leagues now. Do you know what I mean?
It could be, but he needs to work on that later on. He needs to get one skill down first, so that he's actually putting production into the team.
Just do wide receiver for one season, and then in the background work on your cornerback, and then next season do cornerback for a season. I don't know, just spitballing.
I mean, I think he does need to focus more on either cornerback or receiver for the start. Yeah, because it's a whole new scheme system to learn for a start. All new plays to learn. There's so much more to learn. It's going to be, and don't get me wrong, the guy's a bit of a freak athlete. Yeah. But being a freak athlete and having to learn everything differently from how you did it in college is a lot to take on.
Yeah. And I am not ragging on him because I'm a Colorado fan, so...
He could make it work, but I think for now, at least for the first half of the season, he needs to actually put effort into wide receiver so that he can put production into the team and not just get dropped down the list. Because he could end up doing both sides of the ball, but in like 4 spot.
CB2, wide receiver 4. Do you know what I mean?
And that won't be doing anybody any good, realistically.
No, definitely not. Panthers cornerback Ace Horn was in a car accident. He just had a few stitches in his thumb. He'll miss some practices.
I mean, that's lucky, really.
That is fucking lucky, just to end up with stitches in your thumb.
Yeah.
Of all the places to get injured in your thumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good for a cornerback or receiver. That's kind of part of their job that they need it. But to only have to miss a couple of practices, that's bloody lucky.
Yeah, 100%. So, contracts and signings. Take it away, young man.
Keenan Allen is going back to the Chargers on a 1-year, $8.52 million deal. I didn't see that one coming.
No, Keenan Allen was with Bills, wasn't it?
I think he was with the Bears last season.
Oh, yes, he was, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know I can't remember how many years he was with the Bears. It might have been 2 seasons, but he's been around the league for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's gone back to LA. I think that might have been who drafted him. I forget.
I don't
But
know.
he's definitely done a stint there before.
Didn't-
49ers signed running back Keshawn Vaughn, to a 1-year deal. I couldn't find much about this one, so I don't know any of his contract terms, any of his money or anything. But
that's not something I've looked at.
no, I think they need some backup pieces. Christian
Mm-hmm.
McCaffrey is fantastic, but when he goes
Injury prone.
and when he does go down, their run game takes a massive hit.
Yeah. Like look at last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out for a portion last season, wasn't he?
Yeah. And when he was out, nothing really much happened with that.
Yeah. So top games of this week.
See, these are mostly my opinion, but they were quite interesting ones to watch.
Like I said at the beginning, I've not watched much of preseason. I watched Browns and I watched the Packers game. I think that was it this week. So I have no top game because the Packers game was pump. And
the Dolphins Bears, although it's the Bears and it's the Dolphins, they played quite well against each other, and it was quite a.
Oh, that was a very hard fought game, wasn't it? I remember.
Yeah, that's the one I was watching when we were playing a bit of Battlefield and that. And that was quite a bit of back and forth. That was quite a hard fought game for both sides.
Yeah.
So if people just want a game that was quite hard fought, that's a pretty good one. And then you got Giants and Bills. This one was a shocker. The Giants won this one.
I remember you saying yes.
So there's some hope for Giants fans this season.
Let's hope the Giants get something this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of backups and third stringers and stuff like that getting tested. But if their backups are looking half decent, their first team should be quite good.
That's good.
The Vikings and Texans. I mean, it's the Vikings and Texans. They always put up fairly decent games, you know.
Texans usually play really well, and so do the Vikings.
Yeah, they're two sort of good top end teams. They're not necessarily very end, but they're usually up in the mix.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're always kind of, if they play each other, it's always kind of worth a watch, I would say.
Yeah, CJ Stroud is really good. So
yeah, the backups now are all pretty good.
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, JJ looked pretty good.
Looking better than last season.
That was last season, so it's not hard to beat that, is it?
That's my point, exactly.
But yeah, he was looking all right. So I think Vikings fans have got a lot to be hopeful for this season for that.
That's good. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Your player of the week.
Yeah, Trayvon Henderson. I mean, it was literally, for the Patriots game, a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Oh, I seen that. That was such a good catch and such a long run as well. That's mad.
I think I looked at the time after he put the touchdown in, and it had been like 15 seconds, 16 seconds, something like that.
100 yards in 15 seconds. That's fast as fuck, man. That's so fast.
Like, do you know what I mean? That was ridiculous. If you haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure if you probably go on Patriots social media, it's probably all over it.
I think you sent me it.
And it's probably on the NFL social media and stuff like that.
If it isn't, it needs to be.
Yeah, but that was just ridiculous to watch.
So my player of the week, I left it blank on here, but it is obviously Cam Little.
I thought you might choose Cam Little.
70-yard field goal. That for me is player of the week material, and I don't know who's going to top that for me next week, unless one of the Packers does something outrageously good.
I don't think kickers get enough love.
Nah, definitely not.
I mean, so to watch him get a 70-yard field goal, whether they officially count that as the NFL record or not, I don't know.
Oh, they need to. Even if it is preseason, they need to, because that was so good.
Still an L game. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's still a regular game. It's literally a game. So whether you count as preseason or regular season, I don't care. That is impressive as fuck.
Yeah. That's it from us. Unless you have any other information that you feel is swimming around in your brain.
No, I've got nothing new come up. Apart from, I've just noticed Romeo Doubs exit Packers practice early with apparent injury.
Oh, mate. The Packers losing to the Jets. And now we're losing Romeo Doubs. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, there's no official thing saying what the injury is. I mean, it could be a strain, it could be just a pulled muscle, it could be anything. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, mate. We need to end this podcast right now and stop talking.
Week.
I don't think the Packers are going to have a good season this year if we're getting beat by the Jets. But the Jets,
They did look pretty good, to be fair.
they did look pretty good, and they got Justin Fields now. They don't have some.
I think they've got some hope for the season. I think a few of the unlikely teams have some hope to be looking forward to, especially the Jets and the Giants fans. Yeah. Jets fans, more than anybody, need something to hope for.
Yeah, and I think they could have it this year with Justin Fields taking the reins. But
I would like to at least see them mid-pack this season and not just scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for tuning in to Exleys on the NFL. Follow us on Instagram at Exleys NFL Podcast and TikTok at Tony and Twitter or X, Tony and Scooby. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, and we're also on Spotify. Exleys on the NFL. We will catch you next week. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to Exleys on the NFL. Follow us on Instagram at Exleys NFL Podcast and TikTok at Tony Exley 12. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.